How to Win Friends and Influence People. By Dale Carnegie. Intro. How to Win Friends and Influence People, by Dale Carnegie is a self-help book that provides advice on how to improve communication, build relationships, and influence people in both personal and professional settings. The book, first published in 1936, remains highly relevant and influential today. Economic Foundation Media has taken it upon themselves to write this summary. Introduction and Fundamental Techniques in Handling People. Dale Carnegie begins the book by emphasizing the importance of handling people effectively, highlighting that one of the keys to success is mastering interpersonal skills. He introduces 3 fundamental techniques to achieve this. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Dale Carnegie stresses the detrimental effects of criticism and complaining on relationships and communication. Criticizing others tends to provoke defensiveness and resentment, making it difficult to gain their cooperation or understanding. Instead, fostering a more positive approach through understanding and constructive feedback promotes a conducive environment for productive interactions. Give honest and sincere appreciation. Carnegie advocates for the power of genuine appreciation. Expressing sincere gratitude and recognizing the efforts and qualities of others can have a profound impact on their self-esteem and willingness to engage positively. Honest appreciation creates a sense of value and encourages people to continue their positive behavior and contributions. Arouse in the other person an eager want. Understanding and acknowledging the desires and motivations of others is a fundamental principle of effective communication. To influence and engage people, one should empathize with their needs and aspirations. By aligning discussions and actions with what others genuinely want, individuals can establish a more profound connection and inspire cooperative behavior. 6 ways to make people like you. Carnegie elaborates on 6 practical ways to foster positive relationships and make people like you. Become genuinely interested in other people. Genuine interest in others is the cornerstone of building meaningful relationships. By showing authentic curiosity about the lives, thoughts, and experiences of others, individuals can establish rapport and trust. Active listening and sincere engagement in conversations demonstrate care and foster a strong liking and respect from those you interact with. Smile. A simple yet powerful tool, a smile can convey warmth, friendliness, and approachability. It creates a positive atmosphere, making others feel at ease and drawn towards you. A smile is universally recognized and appreciated, transcending cultural and language barriers, and lays the foundation for likable and pleasant interactions. Remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. Using someone's name is a powerful way to demonstrate respect and acknowledgement. People appreciate being recognized and addressed by their name, as it gives them a sense of importance and personal connection. This simple act sets the stage for building rapport and promoting a favorable opinion. Be a good listener, encourage others to talk about themselves. Actively listening to others and allowing them to share their thoughts and experiences is a key component of building liking and trust. People feel valued and appreciated when they are given a platform to express themselves. Showing genuine interest in their stories and perspectives builds a strong bond and fosters a liking for you. Talk in terms of the other person's interest. Tailoring your conversations to topics that genuinely interest the other person demonstrates thoughtfulness and consideration. When you engage in discussions that align with their passions and concerns, you demonstrate understanding and empathy, making the interaction more enjoyable and encouraging a positive opinion of you. Make the other person feel important, and do it sincerely. Acknowledging and appreciating the value of others is a fundamental aspect of building relationships and gaining their affection. When you genuinely recognize the worth of an individual, their abilities, and their contributions, they feel a sense of validation and significance, enhancing their opinion of you. How to win people to your way of thinking. Carnegie discusses principles to persuade and influence others positively. The only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. Dale Carnegie emphasizes that engaging in arguments typically leads to hostility and strained relationships. He advocates for avoiding arguments whenever possible by reframing disagreements into respectful discussions. By finding common ground and focusing on shared objectives, individuals can navigate differences constructively and achieve a more positive outcome. Show respect for the other person's opinions. Never say, "You're wrong." Dismissing someone's opinions as outright wrong can cause resentment and hinder effective communication. Carnegie advises approaching disagreements with understanding and respect. Acknowledge their viewpoint, even if you disagree, and aim for a diplomatic resolution. This approach fosters open dialogue and encourages a more cooperative atmosphere. If you're wrong, admit it quickly and emphatically. Admitting one's mistakes is a sign of humility and integrity. Carnegie stresses the importance of promptly acknowledging errors, as it can diffuse tensions and build trust. People appreciate those who take responsibility for their actions and are more likely to forgive and continue to engage positively with individuals who admit their faults. Be a leader: how to change people without giving offense or arousing resentment. Carnegie focuses on becoming an effective leader by inspiring change and managing relationships. Begin in a friendly way. The initial approach sets the tone for any interaction. Carnegie advocates starting conversations on a positive note, demonstrating friendliness and warmth. A friendly beginning immediately establishes a comfortable atmosphere and invites cooperation, making it easier to navigate discussions and achieve desired outcomes. Get the other person saying yes, yes, immediately. Creating a positive and agreeable atmosphere is crucial in influencing others. Carnegie recommends starting conversations by focusing on points where both parties can readily agree. By encouraging others to say yes from the outset, you establish a pattern of agreement that makes it easier to gain their support and cooperation. Let the other person do a great deal of the talking. Allowing others to express their thoughts and feelings is a powerful technique in persuasion. Carnegie advises being an attentive listener, encouraging others to share their ideas and concerns. When people feel heard and valued, they are more likely to be receptive to your viewpoint and more inclined to cooperate. Let the other person feel that the idea is his or hers. People are more likely to embrace an idea if they believe it's their own. Carnegie recommends guiding discussions in a way that allows others to arrive at conclusions independently. By presenting your ideas in a manner that makes others feel they generated them, you gain their commitment and enthusiasm for those ideas. Try honestly to see things from the other person's point of view. Empathy is a cornerstone of effective persuasion. Carnegie emphasizes the importance of understanding others' perspectives, needs, and motivations. By placing yourself in their shoes and seeing the situation from their viewpoint, you can tailor your approach and arguments to resonate with them, increasing the likelihood of gaining their support. Begin with praise and honest appreciation. Dale Carnegie advocates for starting any criticism or request for change with genuine praise. By acknowledging and appreciating someone's positive qualities or actions up front, you soften the impact of the impending critique. This approach helps to maintain the individual's self-esteem and opens them up to be more receptive to the subsequent suggestion or feedback. Call attention to people's mistakes indirectly. Pointing out someone's mistakes directly can be counterproductive and create defensiveness. Carnegie recommends addressing errors indirectly, framing them in a way that guides the person to recognize their oversight on their own. By allowing individuals to save face and learn from their mistakes independently, you encourage growth and development. Talk about your own mistakes before criticizing others. Sharing your own past mistakes humbly and openly creates a relatable context for addressing others' errors. It helps to convey that errors are a natural part of learning and growth. By doing so, you establish a sense of understanding and humility, making it easier for others to accept criticism and learn from it. Ask questions instead of giving direct orders. Instead of commanding and imposing directives, Carnegie suggests using questions to guide individuals toward a desired action or decision. This approach encourages them to think critically, take ownership of the solution, and feel a sense of control and empowerment. People are more likely to be cooperative when they are actively involved in the decision-making process. Let the other person save face. Preserving an individual's dignity and self-respect is paramount. Carnegie advises against humiliating or belittling others, even when they are wrong. Instead, allow them to gracefully exit a situation without feeling ashamed, ensuring that their self-esteem remains intact. This approach promotes ongoing collaboration and positive relationships. Praise every improvement. Acknowledging and appreciating any progress or improvement, no matter how small, reinforces positive behavior and encourages further growth. Carnegie emphasizes the power of praise to motivate and boost morale. Regularly recognizing and praising efforts lead to a more positive and productive environment, promoting a willingness to change and improve. Give the other person a fine reputation to live up to. Carnegie underscores the significance of providing individuals with a positive image to uphold. By expressing confidence in their abilities and character, you inspire them to live up to this favorable reputation. People tend to strive to match the expectations set for them, making this a potent motivational tool for encouraging desired behavior. Use encouragement, make the faults seem easy to correct. When addressing mistakes or areas for improvement, make the task appear manageable and achievable. Offer encouragement and emphasize that the necessary change is within reach and not overwhelming. Providing a clear, attainable pathway to correction boosts confidence and encourages individuals to take action to rectify the situation. Conclusion. Dale Carnegie's book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, is a timeless guide that provides actionable strategies for building successful relationships, improving communication, and becoming a more influential and effective leader. By mastering the fundamental principles presented in this book, individuals can enhance their personal and professional lives, fostering a positive environment of understanding, respect, and collaboration.